everybody and welcome to the Hope video notices. My name is Matt, I'm the priest here at Hope Church, and today there's just one or two things that I would like to tell you about. The first of which is really for your information only, and it is about our communion. It's about our Eucharist. So we conclude the majority of our services here by celebrating in the Eucharistic meal, by sharing communion together. And for a long time, that has meant that we take a wafer and we take wine, and these are the elements that we give. But I'm here today to tell you that for a season, we are going to be trialing a return to bread. We're bringing bread back. And this is mainly for one reason, and it is all to do with the imagery of the Eucharist. The invitation to come and share communion is an invitation to come and feast. It's an invitation to come and share in something which is life-giving and good. And so firstly, I think if we can be honest, nobody's munching on those wafers in their spare time. They are very efficient, they're good for lots of reasons, but they're not all that inviting. And we think that by returning to bread, we can more fully embody this image of being invited to come and share in something good, to share in something delightful, to share in something sustaining. So we're going to be returning to bread for that reason. But the other reason, which is just as important, is that we have a lot of children in our church family who aren't yet receiving communion. And as they come up, of course we get to pray for them, and that is such a delight. But they also kind of eye up the wafers, and they're thinking, hey, I want to get involved in this. And so what we are planning on doing is consecrating half of our bread. We're going to consecrate half of our bread, and then the other half will be chopped into small pieces and left over to one side, really for anybody, but mainly for the children, who want to explore what it is we're doing without getting involved in the kind of sacramental part of it, perhaps before they're ready to come and receive communion for whatever reason or justification that might be within their own family. They might not be ready to receive communion, but they can come and have some bread. And so we're going to be chopping up the bread, it'll be over to one side, and really that's open for anybody who just wants some more bread. So we hope that by returning to bread, we're going to more fully embody this invitation to come and feast, to come and share, to come and join together. So there we are. There's your heads up. In a few weeks' time, our Eucharistic meal, our communion, will be returning to sharing bread together. We're still going to be intincting it. We're still going to be dipping it. And the wardens and I spent at least an hour figuring out which bread is the best to dip. We've done our research, so that's coming your way. Watch out for that in the next few weeks. We'll be returning to bread for our Eucharist. The other things that I wanted to tell you about are just reminders, stuff that we've already told you about that's coming up specifically to do with Lent. The first one is our Ash Wednesday Seek First service. So on Ash Wednesday this year, we are going to be having an ashing service combined with Seek First. Seek First is a time of free-form worship and prayer, an opportunity to hear from God and share those things, to sing together, to pray together, to lay out on the carpet on a beanbag and soak in the presence of God. That's what Seek First is all about. And it's going to be combined with our Ash Wednesday service on Ash Wednesday this year at 7 for 7:30 p.m. here at St. Mary Magdalene. So we would love to see you there. It would be about an hour long. You're very, very warmly welcome to that. And then the other thing, as I said last week, we're beginning Pub Theology. So that's going to be taking place on Mondays during Lent, starting on the 27th of February for 5 Mondays. We're going to be talking theology in the pub. We now have a confirmed pub. We're going to be meeting in the Horatia, which is just up the road, up Holloway Road, next to the Shell Garage. So we're going to be there from 7:30 p.m. for 5 consecutive Mondays. If you can't make all 5, if you can only make 1 or 2 of the Mondays, that's absolutely fine. Drop in, join the conversation whenever you can. As I mentioned last week, there's a WhatsApp group where you'll have access to the reading that we're going to be looking at before we do it. I'll be sending you reminders of when and where we're meeting and things like that. So you can join that by scanning the QR code in our foyer. Equally, you can go onto our website and you find that there in the Pub Theology section, or drop us an email if you'd like, info@hopechurchislington.org, or by all means, just come along. Just come along and join in 7:30 on Monday evenings at the Horatia pub, starting on the 27th of February through to the 27th of March, 5 of them in Lent. So there we are. Our Eucharist is returning to bread. Ash Wednesday, Seek First is kicking off our Lenten season, and during Lent we're going to be diving into Pub Theology at the Horatia just up the road. That's all from me for today. Have a good one, and I will see you very soon. Bye!